Hello guys, this is Sam
And Chrissy.
back with Desert Destinations. Today we're in Coolidge, Arizona, right here in front of the historic national monument for the ruins.
It's a Grande National Monument.
As you can see behind us, I got a good picture of it back here. This actually was built in 1350 by the Hokum people. It stands 35 feet tall. The walls are actually 4 feet thick, if you can believe that. That is crazy. It was actually built with clay, sandstone, and
Calcium carbonate.
calcium carbonate. And it was actually abandoned in the 15th century due to changes in the environment, floods and droughts and things like that. So they abandoned it. In 1892, it was proclaimed a national monument. And it was 480 acres was preserved to protect this historic site. And 1918, President Woodrow Wilson proclaimed it a national monument. So a lot of history here.
This is a 4-story building.
Yeah, it stands 4 stories tall.
35 feet tall.
Yeah, 35 feet tall, and like you probably see the walls are pretty thick. They say it's 4 foot thick, so it's stood the test of time for sure. So we're going to go up here and get a closer look at it. But we are here in Coolidge, Arizona again. Really pretty area. This whole land, 480 acres of this was preserved for the national monument to protect this site. This was actually called the Great House when it was first built. It was used for ceremonial purposes, residential purposes, administrative purposes. So it's pretty neat. And they've actually covered it with a canopy to protect it from the environment. So they're trying to do everything they do to protect it, to preserve it. So a lot of history here. So we're going to get up closer to it, and we'll get some closer looks when we get up to the front of it. Yeah, and also guys, we just noticed that I'm sure this happened years ago, but you can see some of the graffiti on the walls where people have just vandalized the place, which is completely it's useless. It's so sad to see somebody do something like this, something this historic.
But you can look at the architecture of it. If you look here, the lines, you can see,
Yeah, it was pretty impressive how they constructed it. And you can see inside there's doors and windows inside of it.
Yep.
And it was a 4-story building, so you can see there's a door at the bottom, 2, 3, and probably the 4th floor is already gone.
This is the door here. That's the first one. That's the second one. At one point in time, people were able to come up through this, but not anymore.
Yeah, they're trying to preserve it as much as we can. There's actually a doorway right here. This is the doors and steps right here.
These steps right here are man-made.
Yeah, those are man-made.
Yeah, those weren't.
But you can see inside of it.
But this is for people when they go in.
You can see inside. There's the first floor, small doorway.
So that's 1, 2, yeah.
And I'll tell you one thing, I couldn't go through that. It's not made for a tall person. I'm not sure how tall the indigenous people were here, but that's pretty small doorway.
And this is only like 2 stories, even though it's 4 stories.
Yeah, those are the top 2. It's already fallen down, looks like, obviously.
So two stories have fell down. So I mean, if you look at it, you can see it was so much taller than this. They doubled the size.
Yeah, I think it was originally 35 feet tall. That's what they said. 35 feet. And this canopy, obviously, this was put in to preserve from the harshness of the desert with the rain and the high heat. So they put this canopy up to preserve the ruins. There's some more doorways and windows up here. And walk around the side of it.
You can see right here where it's just falling apart. They're trying to preserve it with all the holes and everything else.
And there's a nice little window right there.
But you can see the bricks over here where they're trying to. They have bricks underneath it.
Yeah, just imagine back in 1350 what it took to construct this is amazing.
And they keep it up to date too.
Yeah, it's really amazing. Did it with sand and basically sand and clay was built with that. And primitive tools, I'm sure. Mostly handmade. And we have a hang glider up here, guys. Power glider. One of the many things to do in the desert.
There's a hole right there.
Yeah, it's probably maybe a ventilation hole, maybe. I'm not sure what that is. some pigeons taking roost up here. There's on the back door. Let's see if we can get a closer look at the back.
See, at the very top, like the pigeon and these holes right here, it's for the spring and fall equinox, where the sun lines up between the opening of the top floor, March and September. Okay. And also rare lunar event.
Okay. Is that what the holes are for?
That's what the holes are for.
Oh, impressive. Summer, so this will be the summer solstice.
Summer's right here.
Summer. That hole for the summer.
Mm-hmm.
And this is for the fall over here on the right.
And then they have one for
the spring and fall on the other side.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is summer. This is the rare lunar event. And this is spring and fall equinox.
That is really impressive.
So yes.
Okay.
So they knew everything about that.
Yeah, they said it was actually used for astronomical thing as well. So I guess that's what that's for.
Astronomical, ceremonial, also residential. They had to know for the crop planting.
Exactly. So it's really impressive.
Now
One
there
of the
are
rare
some
treasures
ruins
of the
right
desert.
here, but they don't want us to go like all the way over here because it's closed off.
Yeah, this whole area right here, guys, it's 480 acres that they've protected. So this site's protected by national monument. So it's really cool. A lot of land they protected, which I'm glad to see that. Really pretty area. And Christy walks off again. But this was actually, guys, one of the very first, where the government actually proclaimed it as a historical site. One of the very first ones in our country that this was proclaimed an historical monument. So it's pretty neat right here in Arizona. More pools, more I think these might be foundations for houses or something, or some kind of a drainage or irrigation.
This is irrigation. I'm seeing agriculture where they
Might
split
be.
up like the beans and the corn and the.
Could be. There is a lot of mystery about this place too. There's a lot of stuff that's unknown even today. I mean, why they left and what the actual building was used for. There's still a lot of mystery around it that nobody's quite figured out yet. But I'm just glad they actually deemed it a historical site to preserve it. So one of the very many cool places here in Arizona to visit. And like I said, this is in Coolidge, Arizona, just outside of Casa Grande, which we're going to visit that today too. But a really neat thing to see. A lot of land they preserved for this. And Christy walks off again. Have a hard time keeping up with her sometimes.
There's some petroglyphs around here too. We're gonna find the petroglyphs.
Oh, there is some around here?
Yes.
Okay.
There's a right that has petroglyphs on it.
Okay, we're gonna walk around to the other side of it. There's some more foundations over here. Get a good view of that. And I think they're getting ready to start a tour guide here in a minute. You can actually do a guide, self guide like we're doing, or an actual tour guide, which me and Chrissy like to be loners, so we like to do it ourselves. We like to read the signs and just go with the flow, right? We're rebels that way, but it's all right. We have fun doing it. Yeah,
It's
really
amazing how they built this.
It's really amazing.
They had ladders.
But to have that
Look
kind of,
inside
yeah,
here,
again, let's show you.
inside the bottom.
But to do this in 1350 by hand is really, really incredible. You show how brilliant these people were. But yeah, look at the inside of it. You can see it's really pretty up here. Really amazing how they built this. And to stand the test of time. Really, really impressive. Oh, there's an owl. I hope y'all can see that owl up here. He's so pretty. Hey, Christy. She loves owls. I gotta get over here. Hang on, she's got to see this owl. Christy, come here. There's an owl in here. She loves owls. I gotta get her to see this owl. All right, go to the door. Look up to the left. He's standing. He's beautiful. Look straight up to the left. Goes. You see him? Right there. See on the ledge right here? Ain't he beautiful? Look how gorgeous he is.
You want to come home with Mommy?
She loves owls, guys. Oh, that is one beautiful bird. Look how gorgeous.
He's protecting the place. Don't touch the walls.
Oh, he is so pretty. Let me get a better shot of it.
He's beautiful.
You gonna say hi? Oh, he's magnificent. Okay, let him alone. He's getting a little nervous.
Sure I can't take him home?
If we could catch him, I would, but I don't think he'd be happy, especially with two huskies in the house. He wouldn't see him in his piece.
True.
All right, guys. So Christy got to see her out.
If you can see where they're putting things in there to hold the structure together.
Yeah. How you doing, sir?
Hi.
How we doing?
Doing good. Thank you, sir. All right, let's walk around here and see what we got back here. It's always important to read the signs too, so maybe we know what we're looking at. Okay.
Harvesting. Plants for food, medicine, useful items. 100 up to 120 degrees. Plant species.
Yeah, so
9 inches of rainfall a year.
that's not much.
Once in winter and once in late summer.
Sea grouse.
Desert willow shoots, cattail, devil claws, yucca, bear grass to make baskets. That's how they made their baskets.
So prickly pear they used for food.
Creosote, mesquite for
Mesquite.
food, cholla,
Segura.
sagora.
So we used to harvest a lot of stuff, but yeah, these
I would have seen that at all.
yeah, it's neat. Yeah, this had to be some kind of a dwelling because there's a doorway for it. This is probably the foundation of a hut or something, I'd imagine. But you can see they used sand and limestone. They covered it with mud. Looks like the mud is used for like a mortar. It's pretty neat how they did this. Very, very, very smart, intelligent people who built this. All right, guys, it's actually doing a little more research. These little open spaces you see right here are actually plazas. They used it for basket weaving,
Outdoors
outdoor cooking, things like that. It was an open area that was just adjacent to the actual main house, but all these little foundations you see were used for that. So it was actually more of an outdoor plaza.
Where they did the weaving and the cooking.
Weaving,
and
cooking, and things like that,
preparing
preparing all that stuff. And then this was the main house that were the big one behind us. But all these little foundations is what you're seeing here is what this was made for. And behind us here they got their visitor center. We're going to actually go in there now and try to find. Christy's looking for, what was you looking for again?
Petroglyph rock. It's a rock with a petroglyph.
Okay.
Hey, there's a tour person right there. Maybe we should ask him.
Okay, if we find it, guys, we're going to hopefully find it. We'll give it to you.
Tell them that it originally did not
Okay,
come
so
from
this
here.
is, what is this, Christy? What is this here?
This is the petroglyph rock, but it did not originally come from here. It came from somebody's.
Yeah, somebody found it in their yard and donated it to the site and said they belong in
But
his
as you
yard.
can see, there's like these are like basic petroglyphs all around the rock. So, but these are common petroglyphs. So, this is the rock I was looking
But yeah, according to Julie and what was it?
James?
James, this was actually donated. Some guy locally found it in their yard, dug it up, and said it didn't belong in his yard. So he donated to the closest historical site that he could. He brought it here. It's probably been here 20 years, he said? 20, 30 years?
So it's not actually part of the site. It was further out, so they don't really know the origin or anything.
If you guys get a chance to come out here to visit the site, it's really pretty. But look up James and Julie. They sit at the front desk. They're volunteers here. Wonderful people, full of knowledge.
We're going to the ball court next.
And we're going to go to the ball court he told us about.
Which is past the picnic.
Just past the picnic table. We want to look at the actual great house over here, guys. We really enjoyed our stay here. A lot of nice people and very knowledgeable people. James and Julia at the front desk are amazing people. So if you ever get a chance to come out here and talk to them, tell them Sam and Christy sent you. They're absolutely wonderful. So we're going to take a look at the ball court, and then we'll go from there. All right, guys, we're walking up here now. Me and Christy, there's actually a ball field back here. Ball court. Julia and James told us about. I don't think too many people know this is back here, but I think this is right here. I'm not sure what type of ball they played. I don't see the Redskins or anybody playing on that field.
You're funny. That's not what they played.
But I'm not sure what type of ball it is. But this is actually
ball games, platform mounds. This is a platform mound where they played the ball game.
Players use stone balls larger than today's professional baseballs. Archaeologists have identified over 200 ball courts in the area in Arizona. Oh, okay. So I guess they played a form of baseball. I'm not sure what type of ball it was.
What it was you have a ball. It's like they did in the Southwest where you hit it. You can't use your hands. You use your body parts.
Okay.
Beside your hands. I don't see any hoops or anything like that.
So they would play inside that circle? Is that what you're saying?
They would play inside the circle, yes.
Okay.
That's what this mound is. This is a circle. They would go down and it'd play. So
that's pretty interesting. See, Christy knows a lot more about this stuff than I do about Native Americans, even on part one myself. But she does a lot of studying on them. She gets books and stuff and reads on it. But they use stone balls. That was.
It is 3.5 inches, larger than today's baseball. 200 ball courts like this in Arizona alone.
So I guess it's a professional. I mean, really their leisure was playing this right here, the recreation.
It's hard and smooth. So can you imagine a ball hitting?
I just wonder how. So it's 3.5 inches in diameter.
Mm-hmm. So it's bigger than like a baseball.
That's crazy. Okay, but there it is, guys. One of the ancient ball fields. Do you know what was the name of the ball game they played? Do you know what the name of it was?
I can't think of the name of it right now.
That's pretty interesting, though. That
they might have called it by a different name also. So.
But this is one of 200 they found in this area, which is pretty cool. So I guess it was pretty popular back with the Native Americans in this area. So that's pretty neat. Okay, guys. Well, we are finishing up here. We're actually going to go to another couple stops. We're going to go to I can't think of the name off the top of my head. A peak where one of the most western battles of the Civil War took place here in Arizona. It was a very small battle, but we'll get more into that when we get there. We'll give you the whole history of the battle. But it actually played a big role in keeping the Union from advancing to California. So, but we'll get more into that when we get there. I get ahead of myself. But anyway, guys, we'll see you there. All right, guys, we actually found the sign museum. It's actually just an outside park. All these signs you see in front of us actually are neon. All the like the Dairy Queen, the photo shop, the Horseshoe Cafe. This would be really cool to see at night when they light these up. So everything in this park, basically, I think even the snow cone over here is neon. So it gives you a nostalgic feel back in the 1940s and 50s. But anyway, this is what it is. This whole park is just was open actually in 2019 just to restore old neon lights. Gives you the feel of roots.
1960s.
Yeah, 1940s, 1960s. It was open in 2019, and they just refurbished all these signs. So it's pretty cool. But all these signs you see in front of us all light up at night, neon. So, and I know our son Seth loves neon lights. So one of these days, what they bring him back out here during the night, let him see this. He would get a kick out of this. But look at these parks. They got tailgates for seats on it. You got a Ford on this one. You got a GMC over here. That is pretty neat. Chevrolet over here. That is cool. This is a neat little park.
Shoes.
What do you see?
See, Bruce got that red goose shoes.
Oh yeah, there's another one. This is an old sign here, guys. Shoe repair, red goose shoes. Abstract lights that real pretty at night too. But these benches are, I've never seen nothing like that before. You got GMC, Chevrolet, Ford, tailgates.
Yep, you can see.
Those are neat.
Are you actually?
Yeah, there's another one. You can see the neon on it. But this would be something to see at night for sure. And these tailgates are really, I've never seen nothing like that before. That is so inventive. Of course, I'm a Chevrolet man, so right there's mine. And here's another GMC. I guess the names of the people who actually dedicated the tailgate, I'm not sure what the names indicate, but that is really neat. Yeah, Arizona Edison. Casa Grande Neon Sign Park. So this whole thing is park. It's pretty cool. So we found the park, but obviously would be a lot better to see at night when it's all lit up. It'd be so cool. But anyway, now me and Chrissy's on the hunt for something special in this town we can't find at home to eat. So hopefully we can find something. Any recommendations? Put them in the comments. We probably won't see them, but but anyway, if you know any good places in Casa Grande or Maricopa to eat that's you can't find in Phoenix area, we'll be back to this area. So drop us a comment in the comments below. We'll try it out. But yeah, really cool park. Casa Grande's a really small town, but pretty cool, pretty nice. It's a lot different than Avondale or Avondale or Phoenix. I'm sorry. But anyway, we're gonna try to find something to eat.
And then we're on to the Dwarf.
Yeah, we're going to go to
County.
the Dwarf Car Museum. So we're going to check that out. Hopefully we can find that pretty easily. So we will see you then after we eat. We'll see you at the museum. And there's a Ford found on the road dead.
You're so weird.
Let's catch you guys in a minute. All right, guys, we made it to the Dwarf Museum. Here's Christy standing in front of a 1954 Chevy Bel Air. And we just got a little tour of the place. The artist is here, Ernie. He builds these cars by hand. Everything you see in his car is built by hand. They're street legal. He's actually driven these cars daily while he's building the next car. So it takes him about 4 years to build it. But they are exact replicas from the bumper to bumper, interior and everything as they come off the factory showroom. You see the inside of it. He even builds the steering wheels by hand. This guy is a true artist. His name is Ernie. I hope we get a chance to hear him. He's here today. We hope we get a chance to talk to him. But let's look at the details on this car. It is truly amazing. 1954 Chevy Bel Air. Look at this one. Fire engine red. This is a 1940 Mercury Coupe. 1940. Let's get a good look at this one. 1940 Mercury Coupe. And this is a Bonnie and Clyde car. Interior of the car, and we're told that these are exact replicas of a car come off the showroom floor. So this is so cool. 1934. Yeah, the windshield pops out. Everything on these cars. Get a good distance look at this one. But it's amazing. He builds everything on these by hand. Nothing's factory made. He says he uses a Toyota Corolla engine and everything he builds here. So he said they go about 100 miles an hour each one of these cars do, and they're completely street legal. But these are truly amazing.
This is mine.
This one is the last car he made. And he said this is the last one he's doing. It took you 4 years to drive this one, or build this one. 1941 Chevy. It's amazing. You must be Ernie. Is it okay if I meet you on my YouTube channel? Is it okay if I meet you on my YouTube channel?
Oh, I don't care.
All right.
Everybody else.
And you're Ernie, right?
Yeah.
And you're the creator of these cars.
Yeah.
And you are a true artist. These are great. Now, when did you start doing this?
Just a hobbyist.
You just started 1965? Is that when you started building them?
No. to build the street legal cars, I built the first one between 90 and 92.
Okay.
I licensed it in 92.
92, okay. What was the first one you built?
The first one I built, that picture with the black car in it,
Okay.
I built that in 1965.
1965, okay.
And
When did your
in 1973, I built it as an open top car.
Uh-huh.
1973, I put a new refrigerator on top and welded the belt line. I made it 2-door sedan. Then I had to put roll-up windows and everything.
Okay.
That's the same car that's in the back room there. Yeah.
Same car, okay, okay. And this is the last one you built right here?
That's the last one I built, yeah.
1941, isn't it? So, okay.
41 Chevy. I was 80 years old when I started that as a hobby. And I finished it 4.5 years later as a job. And I decided that's it, I can't do it anymore.
So you started building it when you was 80 years old?
Yeah, that one there.
Wow. You'd never know you was 84. You'd never know it.
85.
85. Well, you're a true craftsman, that's for sure. And thanks for sharing this with everybody. This is so nice to see this. Thanks for sharing your talent with everybody. All right, Ernie. So it's a pleasure to meet you, sir. We got you on our Desert Destination YouTube channel. We got a Desert Destination YouTube channel we're doing, so we'll make sure we get your images out. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much. Have a great day. All right. What a great guy. Now this is something right here. Look at this. Now we're talking. 1924 Ford Hillbilly. 1929. Now we're talking now. The true hillbilly machine. We just got a chance to talk to Ernie about his car. He said his first one he built was actually outside. Started in 1965. The last one he built, he started at 80 years old, and he finished it 4 years ago. He goes, "That's the last he's going to build." But man, what a craftsman he is. A true craftsman. This is awesome right here. What's it saying?
This is
Model A fuel only. No, this is what I need to ride around town in.
I usually wake up grouchy, but this morning I let her sleep. You don't know a woman till you meet her in court. Wow.
This is cool. The true hillbilly machine.
My husband said he wanted more space, so I left it outside.
Look at the inside of it. It's got the hillbillies in the back of it. Oh, this is so cool. And just remember, guys, he builds these by hand.
That's where the tour like the ATM was. I don't like to
Interrupt her.
A man said his credit card was stolen, but he decided not to report it because the thief was spending less than his wife did.
Wow, what a great thing. Let's take a look at some more of these cars around here, guys. 1904 Oldsmobile. Campbell's Soup. That is so cool. 1904, yeah, 1904. This is so cool. All right, Chris, you stand in front of this car right here. And we are standing in front of, I think this is a...
This is a 1928 Chevy 2-door sedan.
Chevy 2-door, yeah, Chevy 2-door sedan. Christy, I believe we found a car you could actually reach the pedals in.
Actually, I like that orange blue one, and it's an automatic. It's not a stick.
Oh, is it automatic?
Yes, it is.
Okay. These
That's
are...
one you fixed for me. However, that's my Sunday driving.
Oh, this is your son. Is this driving Miss Daisy car?
Mm-hmm.
A Miss Christie car?
Or that one. I like
Oh, this is really pretty too.
I kind of like this one.
This is a
This one's your favorite. I bet you didn't try.
42 Ford. This is 42 Ford sedan. And guys, like I said before, he crafts everything in here by hand. And it's amazing. He makes the steering wheel, the gear shifts, everything, the dash and everything. He did this all by hand. It's truly amazing. Now look at this one. pretty car. It's a paint job on this. It's really and the inside of the car too. Yeah, I'm not sure the make of this one either.
I think it's a Chrysler.
It might be, I'm not
For
sure.
the little license plate, the little.
Could be.
Isn't it? This is a Chrysler.
What a pretty car.
Oh.
Guys, over here we got a Ford Coupe. Not sure the year of it.
This is a 31.
This is a 1934 Ford Coupe. A 1939 Chevy Coupe. Now this is what we'd see a lot of times, guys, when they run these on shoot these cars up. This is what we used to have, start the Ridge Runners, the Moonshine Runners, back in the hills of West Virginia. But just the craftsmanship of these things alone, that is really a pretty car. And every one of these cars are roadworthy and will move 100 miles an hour top speed of these cars.
Scrap machine you put coins in. When did you put coins in stuff?
Really cool. Back here is his workshop where he built all the cars.
Well, he's got another workshop.
Yeah, he's got one over here too.
Look at this. Generator regulator test.
There's electrical test, I guess, for stuff. But all these, he's got lathes out here. He's got saws. He's got everything you need to build these cars. But still, it takes somebody with a great sense of.
He needs to build a tool.
Yeah, he actually built his own tools as well. You can see one of the lathes right here in front of us. He calls it Big Bertha. You can see some of the motors he's put together back here. Yeah, this is. Got his own car. This ain't a Dwarf car. It's actually probably one of his car he drives daily. Let's see what this is. That's another pretty car here. That's an Etzel, guys. That's what that is. I was trying to think of the name of it. That is a Etzel. I'm not sure the year, but that's an Etzel. Okay, go back inside, get some look at the cars. This is his actual workshop where all the cars were made. That's pretty cool. He's got a couple cars in here that I'm sure that he's not restoring them anymore, but he said he's done his last one. But what a pleasure to talk to him a little bit ago. Really, really great to talk to him. All right, really right back along into the museum. Yes. So I'm gonna look back here yet. Oh my gosh. That's a steam engine. Motorcycle. His very first Dwarf race car. A 1954 sedan with the flames. It's even got a boat behind it. It's really cool. .1930, 1903 Model A. So cool. This is a steam engine tractor. Come from the state of Nebraska. Yeah, I saw that. Look at the boat behind that thing. That's what I want. This boat is so cool.
So what the hell? This is like electric grill. What position? This is just a tire.
This is the race.
It's got Grumpy 34 on the side of this.
But this is the like when the first.
This was one of the first racing cars, yeah.
Yeah, there's pictures of it.
It's really cool.
Jay Leno's been out here. He had a picture of Jay Leno and
Yeah,
other people.
there's a lot of people. Jay Leno's been here. He's a big collector of cars. He's been in here. There's several famous people been to see him. And what an honor to get to meet the guy. I'm so glad he was here today to get to meet him. Really, some motorcycles. 1971 Yamaha, 79 Yamaha, Suzuki's.
Like a font.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the Fonz drove, but it might have been.
No, he's before 71 is.
What a cool little stop. I'm so glad we found this place.
Look, actual maps.
Yeah,
And
old
people
maps
don't know what they are anymore.
Yeah, you showed it to people today, they're like, what is this? These old vintage phones.
Here's a little where you put coins in and play jukebox. Here's an old video.
Yeah, old radio. Oh, look at the old type sewing machines and typewriters back here.
Fan. I think my grandmother still had a fan.
These are so cool. A lot of vintage stuff in here. And we've even got a cassette player at the bottom. Yeah, there's a vintage now too, I'm sure. Old credit card machine. Alright, we're going to go outside and take a look out there at the cars outside. But man, what a great experience.
Beauty shop, and then we'll go outside and we'll do
There's actually a barber shop in here that the lady who works here is just retired, so they actually closed it down and they kept the vintage shop open. So we're going to take a look at that right now. Look at the little...
So which one's your favorite?
I think my favorite one is probably going to be... That's a good question. Probably the 54 Chevrolet.
What?
The 54 Chevrolet. That's probably the very first one. Yeah. What's yours?
Gotta see this one.
You going with this one? So this is Christy's favorite. But if I had a choice, it's a 54 Chevrolet.
I wouldn't argue with this. Besides, you can't drive it. Oh, yeah.
No, I can't get in it. But what a beautiful car.
We got a nice one up here.
Ginger's Barber Shop. And she said she dealt with barbers even use straight razors for shaves.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, so she just retired, what she said, maybe a couple years ago, and they just kept it vintage and put all the old stuff back in here.
This is the old time we were.
Yeah, it's so cool, all the little stuff on the wall. What a great location this is.
Yeah, there's all the stuff she used.
The whole stuff she used, she straight razors. I think she made her own shaving cream, is what they were saying. So it's pretty neat. Old leather straps for sharpening the razors.
Stools.
And here's some of the folks she's giving haircuts to. Okay. All right, let's take a look outside. Look at some stuff out here. Shoe shine machine.
Did you want to look?
Yeah. Stand in front of the sheriff's car.
Maybe we come to life.
That is so cool. I think that is a, it's a Ford Galaxy, I believe. Or no, Fairlawn. Fairlawn. It's a Ford Fairlawn. Look at that.
It's Barney Fife come on.
There's Barney Fife's car right there.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use sheriff.
These old vintage gas pumps. Look at this. This is so cool. Guys, you want to come see this. This is actually out in Maricopa. And it's a $10 admission fee, which is well worth it. Hopefully you get the chance to meet the artist like we did. He's here today. 84 years old. So come on out here and check this place out, guys. It's really worth the trip. If you're into old cars and stuff like that, it's really worth it. It's a little bit out of the way, but it's well worth the drive. Get a good look at this. Got some old wagons and old tractors back here. Some old rusted up cars back here. Old phone booths, something you don't see very often. Really cool museum. Restrooms, I like that. What a cool little place. Ernie's Garage Towing Service. Look, it's Tater. He got Tater, or Mater, is that what his name is on Mater? Got the teeth on the front. What a cool. This little wreck, that is so cool. It's Mater. It looks just like Mater off the movie Cars. Look, Christy, Mater. You see? Mater off Cars. It's got the eyes in it, got the teeth. That's so cool. All right, guys. Well, this is going to do it for this edition.
Did you see the other side?
All right. Well, actually, one more thing before you end it. Christy found something else over here we need to take a look at.
On the other side of it.
Oh, Ford Fairlawn. So this was a Los Angeles sheriff's car, right back in the '60s.
50s.
Oh, Chrissy just dropped her sunglasses. Cemetery Road. He's actually got a cemetery over here, don't he? Yeah, this is a old Chevrolet pickup truck, flatbed. It's probably 1940s model, something. I think maybe late 30s, early 40s. Let's go look at the. He's got a cemetery over here, I believe. Look at the old cars over here. Look, old coupes over here. Robbie's metalwork. Old gas pumps. And I see it's like a 60-some Mustang sitting down there with a fastback on that. Look at that. That's not a Mustang. It is a Mustang. I'm not sure the year.
It belongs to somebody.
Not an entrance, so we keep going that way. It's called a Little Wrecker. That is so cool. But yeah, what a great little place.
Look at the 65 over
Yeah,
there.
65. Always these little racing cars he's built. And I asked a guy in here, he's never sold a car. He did sell a couple of the race cars. And I asked him if he'd ever been offered any of the miniature cars in there. They said they wouldn't entertain it, but it is, I'm sure it was substantial what he would get out of these cars. But yeah. All right, guys. Actually, here's Adam's Cemetery right here. Let's go check this out real quick. I'm not sure what's buried over here, but I guess we'll find out. Oh, tools and stuff over here. What does it say? Oh man, that's cool. Look at this. Let's see who's buried over here. If you got any names on the tombstones.
I think these are all car parts he buried. Let's see.
Now that's what I want for my tombstone right there on car parts. That now you know. I think these might be his animals he's buried in here. I see a cat over there. That is so cool.
I don't want to disrupt
No.
his area.
But I think this is his animals over the years he's lost, it looks like. I can't really tell for sure. But what a cool little place.
This was back in the day.
Yep.
The horses and
Yep. All kinds of old tools. There's an old plows over here. Horse-drawn plows.
there's an old company this should be.
All right, guys. I guess that'll end it for today. If you guys get a chance, come here and visit this place. It's well worth the drive. It's not too far down from Phoenix. It's in Maricopa, straight down to 10. It's well worth the drive. Hopefully Andy's here when you come to see him. He's a great guy. We got the chance to talk to him. So if you guys like this video, please hit that like button, hit share, and hit subscribe. We'll be bringing you more episodes around this great state of Arizona. In the meantime, guys,
See you on the next episode
see you in the next.
of Desert Destinations.
Y'all have a great day, and thanks for watching. God bless.